Hi everyone, it's Stephanie. I didn't realize I was recording already. It is week 6 already. It's hard to believe sometimes. I think how life was just 6 weeks ago, and it's changed really, really fast. I've been really active. I've had a lot of energy. We went to a place called Arctic Valley and we picked berries, and I packed in a healthy picnic for my family, and we left the oldest boy with grandma, and they picked berries up the hill where we hiked first, and then my husband and I hiked even further, and it's just straight up, and I was proud of myself because it's the farthest, before I had only made it up the first hill there. Maybe I'll post some pictures. It's really pretty. There's a creek running down the hillside and green everywhere and berries, and it was a lot of fun. But the energy that I have, I'm really excited. I don't like to sit still anymore. I don't like to just sit and watch TV. I'll watch, maybe one show an evening at the most after the kids are in bed. I haven't been able to join a gym yet, but I've been doing my Wii Fit, step aerobics. I do the jogs. I do the strength training exercises. Right now, I'm just trying to get in cardio stuff, and then I really need to, once I get back to work and get paychecks coming in, because I'm a teacher, I'm gonna work on the wings, which I was hoping wouldn't be too bad, and my thighs are needing some help. I was talking with my husband yesterday, and I'm finally feeling good. I'm feeling really good. Not just, I recuperated weeks ago. I felt health, more than back to 100%. I felt better than I felt before surgery. But now, mentally and emotionally, I feel great. I am comfortable in my clothes, which I've never been comfortable in my clothes. I am confident in my, I don't know how to explain it exactly, because if you've been a big person, you might know, you might not, you might just be the extrovert that I only pretended to be. I would walk into a room and I would, stay to the side. I wouldn't put myself out in the middle of the room. I don't know, it's difficult. I wouldn't put myself out there. I didn't have the confidence to know that I wasn't going to be embarrassed, my clothes. I felt like a whale, like a fish, a giant whale out of water. But I walked into the place where I work this week, and everybody loved the new hair, which I love too. It's so easy. They loved the new me, and I was able to tell them, yeah, this works. I am doing great. This week I am down to a size 20, which I think has been, the big confidence booster for me. I'm down 2 sizes. I started at 24. I'm in a 20. I got a bunch of stuff at the thrift store the other day, because they had a fill a bag for $10 sale. The bag was as tall as my 4-year-old. It was awesome. I got 20s, 18s, 14s, or 16s. I had a few for my mom. 14s and a couple 12s. And so I'm good on jeans and a couple dress pants for a while. Still have to get a few things, but it's going really good. And that confidence of being able to get into those 20s, slipped myself into a stretch 18 the other day. So that's been a huge help. And I'm trying to think what else. I'm realizing what I can and can't eat. I ate salad yesterday, which I had been missing terribly. I just have to, I chop things very small, and I have to chew really well. And I'm realizing that I can't eat sweets, which I'm really actually bummed about. I didn't want that to be the case. I wanted to be one of those people that pukes up a bunch of sugar, because I don't want that temptation there. But at this point, I'm so excited and so into and so enthusiastic about this change in me that I'm not really. I had my favorite, one of those mini Almond Joys, and I had a bite on Sunday, I had a bite on Monday, and I had a bite yesterday. So that was my, I just need an occasional treat, and that was it. And I felt like it was not, it wasn't anything uncalled for or just, too much. So I guess if I treat myself occasionally, that I won't feel that deprived feeling or that I need to overindulge. I think I'm anemic. That's the new big change. I'm bruising really, really easily, and my gums are bleeding. I'm not sure if I know the B12. If you've gone through this, maybe you can help me, or if you're in the medical field, I don't know. But I think it might be the B12. I forgot 1 week because I take 2 tabs under my tongue, and I take them on Tuesdays, because it's my video day, it's my weigh-in day, it's all that. And I missed last week. And so, excuse me. And I'm also not taking so much of my multivitamin because it's making me constipated, the iron, which is miserable. So I think I'm going to have to call my doctor and to see if there's any other alternatives, hoping that just getting back on track with the B12 will help absorb the iron better, but we'll see. So I guess that's it. It's been a good week. Next week maybe I'll give you a full body shot. So the numbers, I guess that's probably what y'all want to hear. Pre-surgery, the week before surgery, my last weigh-in at the surgeon's office, I was 293 pounds, with my highest weight being 296. 6 weeks out today, and I am 252.6. So I am down 40 pounds, 40.4 pounds. So that's really exciting. I never thought that I'd be here in 6 weeks, ever. It's beyond what I could even imagine. I'm 2.6 pounds from 250, which was my first goal. And I'm going to have to actually I know, I'm going to reward myself with a new pair of shoes because I haven't had any in years. I guess, I don't know, maybe not everyone's like this, but this mommy is usually, I usually get the kids stuff and school clothes and this and that, and I'm usually the last person. So I'm going to get myself a new, comfortable, long-lasting pair of shoes. And my next goal is what a lot of you who've been through this call Wonderland. Anything under 200, 199.9. That's my next goal. And that reward will be getting my belly button pierced. And that might seem silly to you, but I've always wanted to be comfortable enough to walk into the piercing place and get my belly button pierced. So I'm rambling. My video is coming to an end. 9 minutes. I'm gonna let it run for just a second so that if anything gets cut off, it's nothing too important. Not that I'm that important, I just like doing this. I hope you're all having a great week as summer comes to an end. And I'll talk to you next week with hopefully more good news. Bye-bye.